New tonight, a set of controversial bills being proposed in the State House would eliminate life sentences without parole for those under 19 years old convicted of murder and other violent crimes. 13 on your side's Andrea Flores joins us now with reaction from both sides.
Juliet, supporters of the bills are in favor of second chances for eligible offenders, while those in opposition worry about community safety.
This is a slap in the face to victims. It's a slap in the face to the safety of our communities.
House Bills 4160 through 4164 propose to prohibit sentencing someone under 19 years old to a life sentence without the possibility for parole. The legislation calls for a minimum sentence of 10 years and a maximum sentence of 60 years. Two local prosecutors, Chris Becker of Kent County and Jeff Getting of Kalamazoo County, do not support these bills.
And that's the biggest issue we have. People are elected to do their jobs and have discretion. This case takes away all discretion and takes away any input of, quite frankly, of a victim who can be a family of a victim who completely traumatized by a horrendous crime.
I am in favor of using the sentence of life without parole only in the most extreme circumstance. But we have to have that opportunity. We have to have the possibility of sentencing a person to life without the possibility of parole when they commit the most egregious of crime.
The bills also seek to consider someone eligible for parole after serving 10 years, when the court can consider the offender's age, maturity, home environment, and circumstances around the crime. State Representative Graham Filler worries that offenders like the Oxford school shooter could be released early from prison. The 15-year-old opened fire at school, killing 4 and injuring 7 others.
And in 10 years, the parole board could review, say he's too young and immature, and then let him out.
He adds these bills are unnecessary after the state Supreme Court ruled that automatic life sentences without parole for juveniles are unconstitutional, along with a U.S. Supreme Court ruling more than 10 years ago.
The U.S. Supreme Court has decided that juvenile life, if you were convicted of juvenile life, it needs to be resentenced with different factors to consider. And these bills go much, much further than that.
It was important for me to get a second chance to show people that I wasn't the worst thing that I ever did in life.
Ronnie Waters is a former juvenile lifer, and he got his second chance after being released in 2020. He worked both inside and outside the prison for criminal justice reform. He believes that if someone has truly changed and can prove that to the court and a parole board, another opportunity for them should be considered.
No one is asking for a get out of jail free card for the people who have committed really, really bad offenses. We're just saying that because they were so young, let's see if they are still that person or have they matured into somebody, a responsible adult who we can take a chance on doing the right thing.
These bills could go on the House floor as soon as next week. Juliet?
Andrea, thank you.